Hey there, this is Michael from Porchlight Books. We're going to make videos, hopefully, at some point in the future. So as a test run, I think I'm just going to talk about my favorite book of all time. As a bookseller, you might think I'm going to give you something that's like off the beaten path. In fact, no, I'm just going to tell you my favorite book is Moby Dick. That's what we're doing. It's Moby Dick. Herman Melville, 1851. A lot of people will tell you this is the great American novel. A lot of other people would say that's annoying and boring, and I read it in high school and I didn't like it. I'm not an American, I'm Canadian, so I don't really have the baggage that comes with its reputation in that sort of tying it to like a nationalism or like any part of my identity. I live in a landlocked place, and yet I think Moby Dick is just the book that keeps on giving. It's really got everything in it over the course of its lifespan. Like, it's been around 150 years. People have been very confident that it means different things. You get people who will tell you this is a book that it's all about masculinity. You will get people who tell you this is a horrible critique of masculinity, and look at all the horrible things that it's wrought on the world. They're killing the most beautiful creatures in the world so we can like make candles and feel better about ourselves. There's a whole wave of people who will tell you that Moby Dick is an environmental book, a cautionary tale about the exact same things that other people say that it champions. That's what makes a classic, is that it continues to offer up not just answers, but asks the right questions. I think the prose is incredible. If you read the opening chapter, Loomings, total intoxication. And then when it dips off into this wild pseudoscience about whales, where Melville basically dumps everything that people ever knew about whales as of the mid-19th century, and most of it's totally wrong, he imbues that with the mystery of like life and existence. Is there a book that has a more lasting central metaphor than the concept of a white whale? You'll hear this used in a million different contexts, and everyone knows it comes from Moby Dick. The largest coffee company in the world is named after not even the main character of the book, but like a second-tier character. I think in terms of its legacy on American and North American culture, it's kind of unparalleled. The story of the novel itself came out to very mixed reviews. Melville's reputation only sank in the decades that followed, and it was 30 years after his death that the book began its sort of resurrection. So nobody would be more surprised than Melville to find out that Moby Dick had the status that it has today. Melville felt that Moby Dick was his masterpiece. He knew as he was writing it that he was doing something special, biblical resonances, and was drawing on Shakespeare, folk song about whales and poetry and science. So he would be delighted to find out that the book had the reputation that it does, and he would be completely surprised. So that's it. That's what I want to say about Moby Dick.